For better picture quality, adjust tracking control on your VCR.
Welcome to the Manor. Prepare for a fright. Welcome everyone to the Manor. Welcome to Rabbi Joe's Midnight Monster Manor.
Welcome to the darkest hour.
When the clock strikes 12 and the veil between worlds thins, join us. Welcome to the darkest hour. Welcome to Rabbi Joe's Midnight Monster Manor.
Bowman Boo! I'm Rabbi Joe, keeper of keys and cobwebs here at the Midnight Monster Manor. I bring the light, but don't get too close. This beard is flammable. Even my assistant, Mr. Bones, is dying to see tonight's creature feature.
Evening, my dear creatures of the night, and welcome to Rabbi Joe's Midnight Monster Manor. Now I know what you're thinking. Rabbi Joe, you sound like you've been gargling with garlic and gravel. And you would not be wrong. I'm afraid your humble host has temporarily lost his voice this week. If I sound a little beyond the grave, well, perhaps that's appropriate for the occasion. Bear with me, my fiends. The spirit is willing, even if the vocal cords have filed for unemployment. But do we let a little thing like a missing voice stop us here at the Midnight Monster Manor? No, we don't. After all, tonight's guest of honor never needed much of a voice at all to chill you to the bone. He only needed these eyes, this cape, and that magnificent, unmistakable presence. Yes, tonight we have something truly special, and I mean that in the most wonderfully strange way possible. We're presenting My Son the Vampire, also known as Vampire Over London, originally released in his home country of England under the far more descriptive title Mother Riley Meets the Vampire. And what a title that is! You've heard of Dracula versus Frankenstein. Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. But Dracula versus a raucous British comedy washerwoman. Now that, my friends, is horror. Our star, the one, the only immortal Bela Lugosi, plays the sinister Professor von Hausen, a mad scientist with dreams of world domination, an army of robots, and the considerable misfortune of, well before working with Ed Wood, about a year before, meeting another cross-dresser, Arthur Lucana's old mother Riley, moving into his house. It is not his finest strategic decision. This film was made in England in 1952, and speaking of which, we're very excited to share that we hope to have the opportunity to sit down with our friend, the one and only Frank Dell'Ostrito, who co-authored the definitive book on this very film and this entire remarkable chapter of Lugosi's life, Vampire Over London, Bela Lugosi in Brooklyn. It is a fantastic book, at least that's what my wife tells me. Deeply researched, full of first-hand accounts, and it covers Lugosi's 1951 British tour and the making of this very movie in extraordinary detail. If you're a Lugosi fan and you don't own it, fix that immediately. So let's hope that this week I feel a little bit better when we go to Monster Bash and we can sit down with Frank and talk a little bit about this movie. And we're hoping, fingers crossed, fangs crossed, that we'll get to see Frank at Monster Bash this year. We're on our way there. Probably when you see this, it'll be afterwards. If you're going to be at the Bash, keep your eyes open. It's always one of the great gatherings of our people, monster people, that is, our wonderfully, gloriously weird people. And running into Frank Dell'Ostrito is always a kind of treat that even the Count himself would appreciate. And we know that both Frank and Gregory Mank are going to be presenting lectures on Peter Lorre's film Mad Love, which will be very interesting. A great film. Too bad not in public domain yet. So settle in, pull the cobwebs up around your shoulders, and prepare yourself for one of the most peculiar pairings in the history of cinema. But before that, we always like to have some short subjects, don't we? Well, As we mentioned, Arthur Lucan is doing some gender bending well before Rocky Horror. In this film, the last of the Old Mother Riley films, actually, we have also tonight Leon Errol in A Panic in the Parlor from 1941. Leon sneaks off to Mexico with his friend, and his wife finds out and makes him think that she has lovers on the side by copying male voices. So we have a little bit of that too. Something interesting just before we start our feature presentation. Should be noted that the re-release title, My Son the Vampire, was actually a cash-in on a song by Alan Sherman. And so we might talk about that a little bit more. Oh, hello, Mother. Hello, Father. I guess it's time to go to camp. But also, down to Mexico with Leon Errol in A Panic in the Parlor. All right, roll the film, Igor.
Projector's warmed up, Rabbi. Midnight show coming right up.
Good, Igor. Let the images roll.
Focusing.
There we go.
Crisp as a matzo cracker.
Ah, Rabbi Joe sure knows how to set a
Enjoy,
mood.
Rabbi.
Thank
What are you going to do with Pancho? Why? Well, you better not take him home. Why not? Well, why not?
Oh, yeah, I never thought of that. Well, I'll leave him with the club. They can write welcome on him and put him on the floor. Come on, let's get the bags.
All right. Here you are, boy.
Get out there.
Hello, Mr. Earl.
Hello there, Norman.
How's things in Mexico? Pretty hot?
Well, they weren't exactly cold, I'll tell you that. How about it, Dick? Go on, get that. I don't know what the deuce I did.
Oh, I remember that.
I had a minute of them. Oh.
I thought that was you.
Hello, boss. I mean, hello, boss.
What have you been doing in Mexico when I sent you to a business convention in Seattle?
Well, that does take a little explanation. You see, I was... It happened.
You got on the wrong plane.
I got on the wrong plane.
Did it take you a week in Tijuana to find it out?
No, I found it right away, but you see, the shock was so great, it took me 3 or 4 days before I realized that
All aboard to the Valley Special to Bakersfield and Fresno, leaving at gate number 1. All aboard, please.
It's my plane. I'll see you when I get back this afternoon.
You have to?
What?
Of course, I realize you will, but I'll explain the whole thing to you.
You bet you will.
Oh, boy, oh, boy. All I need now is my wife to find out that I wasn't in Seattle, and my day would be complete.
Oh, how is she going to find out unless your boss tells her?
Don't let me think of that, will you?
Look,
Not.
the bulletin board says the convention plane special is due at 9 o'clock.
Oh, wait.
Now what?
Suppose she starts asking questions about the convention.
Oh, that's easy. We'll buy a paper and read all about it.
All right.
I know just how you feel, Mrs. Errol.
My wife.
What's that? I didn't understand you. No, we can't give out any more news. The last thing we heard from the convention special was from the pilot, who said he was heading out toward sea to avoid a serious storm. Naturally, we hope for the best. But if the plane has gone down, we probably will never hear anything of it again. We'll let you know just as soon as we have any word, Mrs. Errol.
Was that special from Seattle?
Yes, sir.
Well, has it really gone down at sea?
I'm afraid it has, sir. Only I didn't want to tell the lady that.
Oh, no, of course not. Now you've got to change your story.
I don't need a story. I need an obituary. Gosh, I can't go home now.
Well, we could go back to Al Caliente.
Yeah, but we're not going back to Al Caliente. You You know what agua caliente means in Spanish?
Yes, hot water.
Well, what am I going to do? Do you realize I'm practically a ghost?
How would you like to get a nice job haunting a house?
Well, if the house is not too big, or shut up. Say, if I never can go home again, what's my poor wife going to do without me?
Ho, ho.
Hmm? Oh, come on.
Who do these things belong to, Norman?
Oh, they belong to Mr. Arrow. This is him here.
Are you sure Mr. Arrow left these things?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I know him very well. I guess he and his friend had so much fun on the trip, they done forgot what they brought back.
They must have. Plain missing.
Hey, wait a minute. You walked me around this block for the past 2 hours now.
Not so loud. Do you want the neighbors to know our business?
Well, all right. But make up your mind what you're going to do.
I have made up my mind.
Oh, you have?
Yes, I'm going into my wife and make a clean breast of the whole affair.
I see. Well, you better take that serape off your shoulder before you go in. Why, you're liable to have it around your neck.
My wife will be so happy, so glad to see me, she'll forget everything. She's probably crying her eyes out right now.
Oh, sure, you bet.
Yeah.
Huh.
Crying my eyes out.
I still think you better forget about this.
Oh, say.
But Stroganoff, dear, you should not have come here so soon. It's so cold-blooded, sweetheart. People are liable to talk. Hadn't you better go now and come back some other time?
But Vivian, sweetheart. We've been waiting for this day when something should happen to that shrimp.
I may be wrong, but I think he means you.
You think he means me, huh?
But, Strogie, dear, we aren't sure that Leon is out of the way.
Ah, by now the sharks have got him.
Oh, Strogie, I'll never be able to eat another fish.
Let us forget about that fish bait. Kiss me, my love.
But better bolt it on the inside. Stand back.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to break the door down.
You can't do that.
Why not?
That's how husbands get shot.
What am I, kid? Get shot? Oh. Wait a minute. Just a moment.
What's that for?
I don't want him to recognize me. Oh, pardon me. How do you do?
Are you looking for something?
Looking for a room, yeah.
Through the keyhole?
Oh, yes, I can explain that. You see, he wanted to see if it was a nice apartment. Madame, this is Senor Popocatépetl from Yucatan.
Ah!
No? No. You will pardon the Senor if he doesn't tip his hat. He has a slight cold. Haven't you, Senor?
I think so. I mean, oui. Si. You know, I speak so many languages, I get all mixed up. I don't want to raise the hat, you know, I got so much hair, get all mussed up.
You see, we didn't know the apartment was occupied. We'll find the landlord. Come on, Senor.
Oh, wait. I have a room I can rent you, senor.
You have any rooms?
Yes, it belonged to my husband, but he won't be needing it anymore.
Oh, how you know your husband won't be need him anymore?
Because I'm a widow.
Ah.
I'll show you the room. I'll be right back, Strogie, dear.
Yeah,
It's down here, senor.
Oh, well, maybe we could make shortcuts through this way?
We could, but I have company. This way. In here. I think you'll like this room, senor. It has a number of advantages. For one thing, a private entrance to the hallway, which my husband often used when he thought I was asleep.
So, husband. Oh, is this your husband?
Was?
What? Oh, fine fellow. Look at these face full of character, huh? Look.
Yes, that's one of the finest jobs of retouching I've ever seen. You should have seen the original.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me, I'll get some of this junk out of your way.
Oh, man. Don't you want to keep a few of these things for the remember of your husband?
The plans I have, senor, do not include memories of my husband.
I do.
Did you get me?
I think so. I think I will keep these rooms.
That'll be $50.
Huh?
Cash.
Oh. $50. 40. $50.
Ooh, Mexican dollars. You must have been to Tijuana, senor.
I'll find out. No, this is the money we use in my country.
Oh, excuse me, that's probably my company.
This is my room now. I answer. Ricardo, open the door. You get all right.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. Hello, Mrs. Arrow. Now, I want to know about that trip.
Open the door.
But, senor, that was my husband's employer.
No, I go outside and apologize. You take care of the lady, huh? Well, let me explain the whole thing to you. Come here, just a minute.
Looked like an accident to me, Arrow.
Huh?
And I don't think that trip to Mexico was an accident either.
Oh, yes, it was. Yes, it was. I can explain the whole thing to you. Look, you go down to the office, and I'll be down there in 10 minutes.
All right. And it better be 10 minutes.
Where's she gone? She went back to the boyfriend. Oh.
Hey, did you ever see one of those Cossacks?
No.
They're that high and that wide.
I don't care how big they are.
Yeah, but they carry knives, too.
Knives. Come on.
Now, remember what I said.
I don't care if he has 40 knives.
No, we'll only need one on you.
You bet. Say, what do you think I am, a man or a mouse?
I don't know. But if you go in there, you'll be the cheese.
You bet. I'm not afraid of anything. Anything. Stand back now, here I go. Hey, what do you want to leave me outside there with that cutthroat for?
Well, I figured it was none of my business, and I hate the sight of blood.
You. Gracious me. He's gone.
Yeah?
I'm going in there and give her a piece of my mind.
You better hang on to what you've got.
Oh, shut up.
Francois, darling, come in quickly before someone sees you.
Why, she's a bigamist.
She looks like a foreign correspondent to me.
Maybe a correspondent, all right.
If this keeps up, there won't be enough subpoenas to go round.
Come on. The Russians.
So am I. Bet you're right.
Say, why must I always run second? What's that?
Well, it ain't opportunity.
I know that.
The fireworks are going to start.
What do you mean?
The Frenchman's in that room there, and the Russian's out in the hallway knocking on the door.
With a big knife?
Who's there?
It is I, Vasilov Stroganov.
Oh, Francois, it's Strogi. He'll kill you.
Vivian, why do you not open the door?
Just a minute, Strogi, dear.
Have you someone else with you?
Here it comes. What did I tell you?
Oh, Francois, you've got to get out of here.
I will find out who is in there.
The window, Francois, quickly!
Why, he didn't even wait to open it.
Well, can you blame him?
Oh, poor guy. I hope he broke his neck. I thought you were somebody else.
Well, I know who you are. Hey, you ought to hear the flowery language she's dishing out to that Cossack.
You ought to see the flowery pot I just dished out of my boss.
Where you going?
I'm gonna get out of here.
Is he gone?
Yes.
Are you hurt?
No. Give me a hand.
That was a beautiful dive you made.
It wasn't bad, I'll say that.
You must have had a lot of experience getting out of apartments.
Yeah, but... Huh? You mean getting out of...
Extra paper! Missing plane lands safely at airport!
Hey, boy, come here. That's it, give me a paper.
Well, Dick, I'm alive. Well, if you're alive, will you pay me for that paper?
Yeah, if you don't pay it, sure. Yeah, there you are. Dick, look. Now I can be myself, see?
Well, I don't think that'll help matters any.
Huh? What do you mean?
Wait a minute.
What?
Hey, officer, will you come in here a minute?
What's all about? What's this?
Listen, I'm tired of seeing a nice fellow like you pushed around. We're going to break in there and arrest that home wrecker.
Say, I won't do that right along, but you wouldn't let me.
There's only one way for you to go in there. That's with a policeman.
Policeman?
Yeah.
What for, protection?
Yeah.
Now, I don't need any cop.
All right, go ahead.
You betcha the rifle will. Right. Now, look. If it's going to make you feel any better, why, then we'll get a cop. But I'm only doing this for you, get him?
What are you doing, causing trouble?
Trouble? No, there's no trouble. The trouble's in there. The big Russian cutthroat in there with a knife that big.
Yeah, did he try to use it?
Well, he very nearly cut my friend's throat.
Well, I'll take care of that.
Just no fair.
Is he in there?
Yes! But to get in there, you'll have to break the door down.
Why, Leon, when did you arrive?
Never mind that stuff. You thought I was in the ocean, didn't know what was going on. Well, I know everything.
Come on.
Don't do that, will you?
Where is he?
Yes, where is he?
What are you talking about? Where's who?
You know, that 7-foot Cossack. That's who.
Oh, you mean Stroganoff.
How's the guy?
He's over there in the closet.
Come on. Come on, he's in here. I got to get ready.
All right, open the door.
Here.
Come on, get up.
Yes, come on, get up.
Oh, you won't get up, eh? Why, that's a dummy.
Face is familiar, too.
Say, what are you trying to pull?
Well, there's been some misunderstanding, I guess.
Misunderstanding? Oh, officer, can I talk to you out in the hall for a minute? Why, yes, sir.
What for the Mike? Here, go. Now, wait. Now, just a minute, dear. First of all, I made a mistake and took the wrong plane.
And that isn't the only mistake you made. You suspected your wife of being as untrustworthy as you are.
Oh, now, sweetheart, I would have never suspected you of anything if it hadn't been for Dick. He said all women were alike. Now...
And you believed him.
Sweet.
Oh, what a fool I've been.
No, honey, no...
I even baked a cake for you.
Oh, sweetheart, dear, now. Oh, isn't that nice?
Apparently you don't appreciate it.
Oh, Leon.
Oh, I certainly do appreciate it, sweetheart. Just a minute.
Oh.
Come in. Oh.
Arrows, you're fired.
Where are you going?
This is where you keep the dummies, isn't it?
Hey, welcome to Rabbi Joe's Midnight Monster Manor.
Thank you. Good evening and welcome back once again to Rabbi Joe's Midnight Monster Manor. Where the coffee is strong, the monsters are stronger, and the union rules forbid staking anything without filing Form 27B first. Tonight's feature is a deeply emotional family drama about a mother and a son and a lot of suspicious neck biting. Yes, it's My Son, the Vampire. I want to say right away, I understand this film. In fact, I had a similar situation in my own family. My cousin Marvin once told his mother he was just going through a phase. And then he moved to Transylvania. And then he stopped calling Erev Yontiv. We tried texting him. Nothing. Then we tried email. No response. And then we even sent him from Amazon some garlic with urgent delivery. Still, nothing. Marvin, he was a character. I really miss him. I don't know when we're gonna hear from him again. But anyway, that's the way things go. That's a different phone ring than I'm used to. It's probably Marvin. Hello? Rabbi Joe's Midnight Monster Manor. Hello? Yes, this is Rabbi Joe. No, you cannot claim vampire status for tax deductions? We checked. What? You say your son is only biting people because he's misunderstood. Kind of like this movie. Mental anguish. Well, sir, I have some news for you. So was my uncle at the bowling league. We still didn't let him near the snacks. Yes, I understand you're worried. No, garlic is not anti-vampire discrimination. It's just seasoning. Actually, my holy ancestor, the Chavos Yor, said that garlic actually does keep away demons. Hold on. My producer is telling me your son is currently hanging upside down in the chandelier? Sir, I'm going to have to stop you right there. That's not artistic expression. That's a fire code violation. You better take care of that. All right, goodbye. Where was I? Ah, yes. Tonight's film proves one thing. No matter how old your children get, they will still refuse to come home. Unless you serve something they actually want. In this case, apparently it's plasma. So settle in, keep your neck covered. And remember, if your son comes home pale, dramatic, and avoiding sunlight, don't panic. It might just be adolescence, or it might be tonight's movie. Either way, we're going to need some more garlic bread. All right, roll it, Igor. Alright, so since we couldn't get the Alan Sherman recording of this song, I'm just gonna have to sing it myself. I'm sorry. I don't even have a Follow the Bouncing Ball. Blood! Blood! My voice isn't good. My son, the vampire, he'll make you a wreck. Every time he kisses you, there'll be 2 holes in your neck. When he screams, blood! My son, the vampire, he will leave you pale. All he does is drink your blood, 'cause he don't like ginger ale. When they see him, people scream and they yell. And they scream and yell, 'cause they're scared as heck that he'll say, blood! Blood! My son, the vampire, he's a total loss. And if you should meet with him, do not drink or eat with him. Run if he takes out his dental floss. 'Cause my son, the vampire, ain't collecting it for the Red Cross. He wants blood. He needs blood. He drinks blood. Doesn't everybody? Have a glass. It's delicious. Yum, yum. Explode!
SS Fernwood disembarking passengers on Pier 27. SS Fernwood disembarking passengers on Pier 27. SS Fernwood disembarking passengers on Pier 27.
You don't wrong out there, boy.
There she is.
Right. Turn the car out. Oh, there you are, darling. Everything's fixed.
Where's my luggage?
You don't wrong out there, boy. I'll be with you in a few minutes. Miss Julia Loretti, I believe.
Yes?
I am from the ministry. My car is waiting to take you to your hotel.
Look.
This way, please.
You will excuse me, but I thought...
Everything is taken care of. In here, please.
Did you say you're from the ministry?
Yes, that is right.
I did not know they had foreigners in the British ministry.
Oh, my dear Miss Loretti, this is the foreign ministry. Come on, in here.
Hey, stop that car! Read all about it. Vampires to the lodge. Thank you, sir. Vampires to the lodge. Light extra. Light extra. Vampires to the lodge.
Good morning, sir. Sit down, gentlemen. I just received this cable from the Bosniak police. I will read it to you. Scientist calling himself a vampire is a man named von Husen, born in Bosniak in 1894. He is a descendant of Baron von Husen, whom legend immortalized as a vampire. For reasons of his own, von Husen claims to be an earthly reproduction of his notorious ancestor, owing his continual existence to the consumption of human blood. Needless to say, there is not the faintest vestige of truth in his claim. But it is not denied that he is a scientist of considerable repute, and his activities should be restrained.
Restrained? That's putting it pretty mildly, isn't it, sir? 30 women have disappeared from the London area in the last 6 weeks, sir.
And 6 weeks ago, Van Hoosen is believed to have arrived in this country.
That's quite true, but I think the connection is coincidental. Personally, I believe we are dealing with a dangerous character. Not for what he claims to be, but for what he is. A fanatical scientist with a stupid gang of men who have allowed themselves to be mesmerized by legend.
What about this girl, Julia Loretti?
It looks to me as though she may be of particular interest to Van Hoosen. She was bringing to this country a chart showing an important uranium deposit in South America. I expect Van Hoosen would like to get his hands on that.
There is still no clue as to the whereabouts of Miss Julia Loretti, daughter of the famous Italian scientist Germino Loretti. Miss Loretti arrived in this country this afternoon and is believed to have been kidnapped by agents of the mysterious scientist known as the Vampire, whose suspected presence in England is causing widespread alarm.
But I still want me rent. The rent. The thing they can't export and won't deport.
Put out a box of matches, dear, and a little drop like you know.
8 weeks' rent. Come on, hand it over.
Shame on him for worrying you, Mrs. Riley. He's an old vampire.
You're telling me.
And to think I let that man have 2 penny worth of gum and rations from under the counter.
And it's still 8 weeks.
You're a poor creature. A poor creature.
Could I just have a box of matches, dear?
Stay up or clear out. Did you hear what he said? Did you take a note of that? Cut the cackle.
I'll come back later for the you-know.
You know what?
Not me eggs, Duck.
Yes, ducks, but they're not ducks, they're hen eggs.
Sherry's not laying today, it's molting.
You stay!
Come on with my rent.
That bar's got again. Read all about it. That bar's led to new victim. That bar strikes again.
Hush.
Sir. Yes, sir. That bar strikes again. Read all about it. That bar's led to new
A
victim.
vampire. It must mean you.
Haven't you been following it in the papers? This is the 5th victim, this is. It could be any of us next.
Any of us?
Yes, it could even be you.
Me? What does he do with his victims?
He drinks their blood.
Drinks their blood.
Every drop.
Every drop.
Every drop.
What a thirst.
Yes, and he only picks beautiful, young, unattached girls.
That's us.
Oh, don't talk a lot of nonsense. What could he expect to find on a scraggy lot of old boiling fowls like you? Not even feathers.
Mr. Man, your manners are positively disgusterating. Ain't they, girls?
What there is of them. Pity the vampire didn't spirit you away, where you can't go pestering decent folk.
I'm only doing my duty, no more or no less. And if everyone did their duty as good as I do, I wouldn't have to go round flinging them out on their ear for trying to live rent-free.
You're a bloodsucker, that's what you are. You out-vamp the vampire.
Oh, and what do you think you are, eh? You're a parasite, that's what you are. You're as brazen as they come. Are you ashamed for owing me the money that you can't pay me? No. Well, I'm asking you, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Not a thing.
Some people have a fit when the rent comes due. Some people do a flit.
You'll do 6 months too.
I won't do either. That's on the pool. When the rent collector calls, this is what I do. I lift up my finger and I say, tweet, tweet, shush, shush, now, come, come. You don't need to linger, go away too sweet. Shush, shush, now, come, come. Do I want to fight or threaten to fight? Do I bang you like a drum? No, I lift up my finger and I say, tweet, tweet, shush, shush, now, come, come.
Don't come that line with me. It has no effect.
He didn't have to pay, he came to collect.
Poor Mother Hubbard, what would she do?
I'm so broke I haven't got a bone to throw at you. So lift up your finger and we say tweet, tweet. Shush, shush, now, come, come.
You don't need to linger, go away too sweet.
Shush, shush, now, come, come. If I had one wish, it's you that I wish, and I'd only use my thumb. So lift up your finger and we say tweet, tweet. Shush, shush, now, come, come. And I don't think that was that my you know, I haven't had any of it yet. Come back with them shut. Please, you haven't got any eggs. I'll have the chicken.
What about my rent? Telegram for Mrs. Riley.
Telegram?
Now, who'd be sending me a telegram? Well, open it up, open it up. Can't open it up. Why can't you?
Not stuck down.
Oh, you silly old faggot. Faggot, indeed. Did you hear what he called me? Me, a faggot.
Is there any answer, Mum?
No, there ain't. And if there was, I wouldn't tell you.
What time shall I come back for, you know?
Come on, open it up, open it up. Let's see what it is. Aren't you the nosy Parker?
Bad news, Duck?
Not at all. It's from Ireland. And it tells me that my Uncle Jeremiah's died and left me the whole of his fortune. That lot of fortune she'll ever get. Come on, let's see what it says. Here, give me that back. Give me that back. You read it, Mr.
unstable information. Give me my telegram back.
Stone the crows. Listen to this. Uncle Jeremiah's will found yesterday. He has willed everything to you.
Including the family place. I'm dispatching it today.
Well, where is the dear old lady? Oh,
Right, what are you doing there? Come on, give us a hand. That's right. Oh, that's right. Take it easy. Get something to dust it off with. Stop it. It reminds me of an English summer.
Good evening, Frida.
Good evening. You had better go to the master, Hitchcock. He will be rising shortly.
At once, Frida, at once.
Oh, you did give me a turn.
Oh, sorry, Jill. Bit late tonight, aren't you, Jill?
Well, I've been to the pictures.
Anything good?
Humphrey Bogart. Oh, I do think he's lovely.
Wouldn't that some of them movie stars do spot on night work?
Well, they do, by all accounts.
Creepy sort of joint, this, isn't it? Very damp. What's the matter?
So you've noticed it, too.
Notice what?
This place, you said it was creepy. Oh, I do feel peculiar.
Where?
I mean about this place. I think they've all gone loopy in there.
Ah, don't be silly, Tilly.
Trust you rested well, Master.
Very well, Hitchcock. Now on. There will be little rest for any of us.
Will you be working in the laboratory tonight, Master?
Of course.
Master,
Yes?
I'm curious to know why you always sleep in your evening clothes.
Very early.
Yes, Master.
I was buried in them.
Sleeps in a coffin? Don't be daft.
Tell you he does. I've seen it.
Where?
In his bedroom. He hasn't got a bed in there. He's only got a coffin.
Listen, my old Aunt Agatha likes sleeping in a rocking chair. There's nothing unusual about that. The old boy prefers a coffin. Well, that's his funeral.
Funeral?
Now, look here, let me tell you something. Don't go poking your nose into other people's business, because it only causes trouble. And trouble's the one thing we all want to avoid.
I don't know, but I'll catch it if they find you hanging around.
There is the master, my dear Frida.
I think it's...
Have you brought Miss Loretti?
No, master. There is a general alarm. It was not safe to bring her straight away.
So?
I will bring her later in the usual way.
That is good.
Unfortunately, she appears to have conducted a romance during the voyage with the British naval. We had to take the young man, too.
Is she attractive?
Oh, she seemed to have everything in the right place.
Good, very good.
All right, all right. Leave us, Hitchcock. My dear Anton, the time has come when I have to acquaint you with my latest achievements and my future plans.
I am honored, master.
Until now, I have existed in the minds of the people as a legend. A vampire created by evil.
But the years have not been wasted, master. Your long life has allowed you to outstrip the forces of science.
I know. Now at last, I, Van Hoosen, am ready to fulfill my destiny. I have created weapons by which the armies and machines of our enemies can be destroyed. For instance, look at this, Anton. A turn of the dial, so, and 1,000 aeroplanes can be destroyed. Another turn, and 10 battleships can be blown up at sea.
Unbelievable. And what is this for?
This is the robot control. I intend to build 50,000 robots.
50,000?
Yes.
But how many have you built so far?
One. To build the rest, I need an almost unlimited supply of uranium. And Miss Loretti is the key to that. Ah. And if I'm not mistaken, is the news of my robot. Yes. It has left our secret factory in Ireland and arrived in Liverpool. It is being sent here by road. My friends, this is a great moment. Our victory is in sight.
You have chosen a queer nom de plume, Professor. Dr. Riley.
Jim. Here, we want some scorecards. That'll do. Give us it down, Bert. There, that's what it. I owe you that. Will you get her? Here we are, lads. Come on, come on. Ah, no, stick these rambles back. Hey, Bert, stick that in the case. Get the book. Thank you. Come on, right.
Packing case, Dr. Riley.
I will send somebody to help you.
Frida.
The robot has arrived. Tell Muggsy to help the driver. The robot is here, Master.
Wonderful. Excellent. Excellent.
Be careful. It is flight fire.
Get up. Fool!
Sorry, Gabby let his end down.
Ah, it wasn't my fault. Who do you think I
Yes,
am?
yes,
Here.
All right, Tilly, you can go.
But I was just going to tell
That is enough.
What's that?
It is nothing. Go to the kitchen and stay there until I call for you.
All right.
Stop. Enough. My friends, this is the greatest moment of my life. For the first time, you will see my finest creation, the perfect man-made man. No Frankenstein with all the weaknesses of the flesh. This electronic marvel is a super robot of all times. This indestructible god of man. This great. What is this?
It must be human.
What's the matter with me? Have I gone insane? Is this a nightmare? Where is my robot? My beautiful robot.
Maybe it ran out of juice.
We are the victims of strange circumstances.
Oh. Listen. To Mrs. Riley, 14 Ration Row, SE 19. Dear Madam, as per your late uncle's will, we send herewith the family plate, etc. Yours faithfully, Fleesome, and Graham, solicitors.
Master, was not your nom de plume Riley? Perhaps there has been some mistake.
I see what you mean.
You mean a robot has gone to this Mrs. Riley?
Perhaps, yes.
We must think. We must plan. Come.
Welcome back to the Manor, our all-American ghouls and night owls. Tonight's feature, as we have been witnessing, is My Son the Vampire, a film in which Bela Lugosi, a man who once made audiences faint with terror, agreed to share a marquee with an Irish washerwoman in a film about her son possibly being a vampire, or possibly just British. It's hard to tell. The accents do a lot of the heavy lifting. Folks, I want to talk to you tonight about something important, something patriotic, something that, frankly, this very film has reminded me of. Why we left England. Now, history books will tell you it was about taxation, representation, tea. Apparently, though no one seems clear on what specifically went wrong with the tea. But I've done research, by which I mean I've watched the first 40 minutes of this movie twice. And I think the real reason is simpler. Exhibit A, Old Mother Riley. This is a fully grown man in a dress doing what the film insists is comedy for 73 minutes. There is no punchline. There is only duration. I have compiled additional evidence. Now bear with me. Exhibit B, cricket. No, not the insect. A sport where the joke is that nothing happens for 5 days. And then it rains. And that's considered a satisfying ending. I guess that's why it's more popular in India than in England. Exhibit C, the British sitcom convention where a man hides in a closet for a misunderstanding-based reason, and the entire studio audience treats this as the funniest thing that has ever occurred to a human being. And then the BBC has to go and put that on PBS. Exhibit D, any joke that begins with, hello, hello, what's all this then? There are 40 more jokes after that opening, and not one of them lands. And yet the constable says it again in the sequel. And did you know that Scotland Yard isn't even in Scotland? So when George Washington crossed the Delaware, cold, freezing, men without proper boots, I like to imagine what really pushed him over the edge wasn't about the tea tax. It was a letter from London, from King George, containing a transcript of a music hall routine about a vicar, a ladder, and a case of mistaken identity involving a goat. General Washington read it. He looked at his men, and he said, "Gentlemen, we're doing this tonight." I believe that was the same reason why Jefferson wrote the Declaration. All right, that's not historically documented, but honestly, looking at Old Mother Riley's son apparently being seduced by a vampire countess in this film while wearing what I can only describe as confused tweed, I believe it in my soul. Even though I don't really know what's going on in this movie at all. So tonight, as we continue to roll My Son the Vampire, a.k.a. London, Vampire Over London, a.k.a. Mother Riley Meets the Vampire, I ask you to do something. Stand. Find a flag. Any flag. Doesn't have to be ours. We're not that picky. And say it with me. We left for many reasons. But mostly we left because somewhere, a man named Mother Riley was about to fall down some stairs the 11th time, and someone in the room was going to laugh, and we could not, in good conscience, be in that room. God bless America. God bless boundaries. And God help anyone watching the sequel. Good thing this is the last Old Mother Riley movie. So we'll be right back, Manor dwellers. Don't touch that dial. It's haunted. Also, it's just a knob. There's no dial. This is a streaming service. I don't know why you still say that. All right, roll it, Igor.
We must plan. Come.
Mommy.
How much have I got?
Shot me, lovely shot.
It'll cost you a pretty penny.
Cost me a pretty penny. What are you talking about?
It'll all go down in the rent.
Wonder where it came from. I wonder who's for. I wonder what's inside it. I hope it's all right. Riley, that's me.
For you, special delivery.
Special delivery. That's why you put it through the window instead of putting it through the letterbox.
Couldn't get that through the letterbox.
Well, what is it anyway?
I know. The family plate. What? Me fortune from me Uncle Jeremiah. Well, don't stand looking at it. Get down there. Let's get it upstairs. Come on now, over there, the boys. Come on, give it a hand. Get down there. You got it.
Hop, hop, hop. Now this way. That's it. That is four. Through there. Through there.
We'll never get it up these stairs. The banister's in the way.
Well, we'll soon put that right. Come on now. Over here. Now. Property, me property.
Don't put it down to me.
I'll put it down to you, all right.
Thank you.
Steady on them. Take it easy. Now, mind, there you go. There, mind the face on the door. Look what you're doing. It's quite simple. Get it round there. Come on.
All round to the left. All together. We're nearly there. Forward, that's it. Come on.
Steady.
There you go. Gently now. There you go. Yes.
There you go. Right now. Steady. Gently. Ah. Right. How we can open this thing?
I get something.
Who's got a knife?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, now that I'm a wealthy lady, I want to say that I forgive you all for the catty things you said about me. I also want to say that I forgive myself for casting aspersions upon your carriage.
Yes, we know all about that, but we want to see what's in the box. And it'll better be good. There's a lot of damage to cover.
Here, be careful. Now, boys and girls, stand back and leave the rest to me. Now, come on, this way. Ah. Oh.
Come on, don't be all day.
Glory be, it's me Uncle Jeremiah. And look what they've done with him. They canned him. And me without a tin open in the house.
What's the matter with you? That's all it is, tin.
I trouble you to treat the late departed with respect.
What a sell. And without airs and graces.
With a homemade fire, that's all it is. I didn't see this. Get out, a lot of you. Go on, get out. Let's not another news. Let me have 5 minutes alone with this thieving, conniving old...
Did you hear what he called me? That's reformation of character. Old, he called me. Me, that's in the prime of my life and the middle of me sorrow.
I don't want any of this stuff moved. That crystal set might fetch a bit.
So you'd love me, Uncle Jeremiah, would you? You pink-eyed, blue-nosed bottleneck.
You're getting out of here tomorrow, and I'm coming round with an order of possession.
It was announced in Washington this afternoon.
What's that?
It was announced in Washington this afternoon.
Me, Henry Higgins, diddled by a done-up dog's dinner, done by a fixed old faggot, chipped by a ginned-up old... As we're talking personalities, I've a few things I'd like to say to you. You're a poor creature.
Here is a special announcement. Scotland Yard is now following up information which it is hoped will lead to the arrest of the person known as the vampire, whose identity remains a mystery. Speculation continues as to who will be the next victim.
Southeast 19, Master. 14 degrees. Excellent, my dear Anton. We're dead on 14 Ration Row. Midnight. The van should be there by now. could get a reaction at any moment.
There's a response. We are in contact. Switch on to voice. I will give it instructions.
Master calling Robot Mark 1. Master calling Robot Mark 1. Can you hear me? Over. Excellent. Now listen to me carefully, Mark 1. You will go in search for the woman Riley. You will pick her up, but do not injure her. You will take her to the path outside the house.
What are you doing here?
I just stopped for a rest.
You can't hang about. Come on, get moving.
Hey, look here, copper.
Are you moving, or have I got to run you in? Now, make up your mind now.
You will keep hold of the woman until you brought here. Now record the instructions and signal. Right. Nothing can stop it now. My dear Anton, this is power.
Tiger, put that mouse down. I'm getting my What do you want? I mean, I picked in the morning. I picked in the morning. Go back to Box 1. Go back to Box 1. I picked in the morning.
Sorry, boss. I had a scram. The place was lousy with cops.
You imbecile! Quick, the local control. Mark 1, Mark 1. Can you hear me? This is the master.
Oh, Uncle Jeremiah, what are you doing this for? I didn't put you in that box.
Tonight you will lift up.
Oh.
By all manner of means. You all right? Oh, very well.
Anton, I have done the impossible. I have created a robot with a living brain. It can think for itself. Mark 1, can you hear me? Master calling Mark 1. Follow the beam. Is the beam set?
Yes, Master.
Mark 1 will follow it. Take over.
Where do you want to go to?
Oh, take me back to Cork.
Cork? Ah, that strikes a familiar note, what?
You're sure you're still on the beam?
Yes, Master. Wait. Some tool has reversed.
Increase the arc. Make control. Contact. We found him. Yes. Mark 1. Mark 1. You're on the beam again. Now follow it home. Follow it home.
Drop me just round the bend, old man, will you? Thank you very much. That's jolly decent of you, sir. I didn't take you too far out of my way, did you, I hope?
On the way. Anton, scatter the others around the house to help it when it arrives. I take the control. You should be here by dawn.
Yes, master. Master, I think there is something you should... What is that, Anton? It must be dawn breaking, master. He looks well, master, doesn't he? What is this?
Come to my laboratory.
Wonderful creation. Wonderful.
Shalom, my friends. Before we let this strange little picture loose on you again, let's take a few minutes and I want to tell you a story. So gather round, children, because the tale of how this film came to exist is, in its own way, just as bizarre as anything that happens on screen. Our film began life in Britain as Old Mother Riley meets the vampire. It was later trimmed down and renamed Vampire Over London for the American market. And when it finally limped onto U.S. screens over a decade later, it was retitled yet again to My Son the Vampire, the version many of you grew up watching on late night television. And that's the version that I first saw on VHS when I was a kid. 3 titles, 2 countries, and about 12 years between its first British release and its American debut. That alone should tell you this was not exactly a smooth journey to the screen. So first of all, who exactly is Old Mother Riley? For our American viewers who may be scratching their heads, Old Mother Riley was a beloved British comic character, an elderly Irish washerwoman played for nearly 2 decades by a music hall performer named Arthur Lucan. Now here's the wrinkle. Lucan was a man, in drag, playing an old woman. This was a British music hall tradition going back generations, and audiences absolutely adored her. Lucan made 17 of these Mother Riley films between 1937 and this final one in 1952, almost always alongside his real-life wife, Kitty McShane, who played Mother Riley's daughter. Almost always, but not this time. By 1951, Lucan and McShane had separated bitterly, and McShane does not appear anywhere in this film. So our story tonight is also something of a sad one. This was the 8th Mother Riley picture without the established pairing, and actually the very last Mother Riley film ever made. And Arthur Lucan himself would pass away just 2 years later in 1954. Now, how on earth did Bela Lugosi end up in a British comedy about a washerwoman fighting robots? This is where it gets interesting. In 1951, as we heard from our friend Frank, Lugosi traveled to England for a 27-week stage revival tour of Dracula. It should have been a triumphant return to the role that made him immortal. Instead, disaster struck. The tour's promoter absconded with the box office receipts and abandoned the cast and crew, leaving Lugosi stranded in England without the money to get back home to America. By that time, Lugosi was an American citizen. He wasn't going back to Hungary either. A producer named Richard Gordon, who had helped arrange the tour, took it upon himself to find Lugosi a way out. Gordon persuaded producer George Minter to cast Lugosi in one of Minter's productions, and that production became this film. The thinking was that Lugosi's name might give the picture a fighting chance outside of Great Britain. Lugosi was paid $5,000 for the role, just enough, as the story goes, to book passage home. And if the plot of this picture feels a little familiar to you, Lugosi playing a sinister mastermind who needs a none too bright companion to carry out his schemes, that's because the plot was directly inspired by Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, which was released just 3 years earlier, in which Lugosi had played Dracula himself for only the second time, and actually was only the third time he ever played a vampire in a film. He did play Dracula on stage often, but actually only played a vampire in only 3 films, only twice appearing on film as Dracula. The producers were chasing a formula. England's version of that formula just happened to involve a man in a dress, some strange musical numbers, and a lot of accents that probably I don't think even British people can understand what they're saying. Behind the camera, the film was directed by John Gilling. And pay attention to that name, because Gilling would go on to a far more celebrated career directing some genuinely great horror films for Hammer Studios, including The Plague of the Zombies and The Reptile. This little quote-a-quickie comedy was something of a stepping stone for him. The screenplay came from Val Valentine, working from material developed with Richard Gordon, and the film was shot at Nettlefold Studios in Walton-on-Thames, Surrey, under the small production banner Fernwood Productions. I wonder if Happy Kind is involved with that, with his orchestra. I don't think so. Maybe Fernwood Tonight. Nope. And for distributor, Renowned Pictures. Now, a few more details worth noting. Now, you remember we said Bela Lugosi only played a vampire in 3 movies. That was Dracula, Return of the Vampire, which he played Armin Tesla, and Dracula once again in Abbott and Costello Meets Frankenstein. He played many mad scientists, zombie masters, all kinds of other characters, but only 3 times did he play a vampire. Now, I'm not going to give away the secret of Mark of the Vampire, where I guess he was at least playing someone playing a vampire. I don't want to spoil that movie if you never saw it. This movie, though, there's no spoil. Because Mother Riley films were enormously popular with children, the producers made a deliberate choice. The script makes it clear that Lugosi's character is not an actual vampire, just a deluded criminal who fancies himself one. He does drink blood in the movie, as Frank tells us. Why was that? It was specifically so the film could secure a U certificate in Britain, suitable for the whole family. There was a big ban on horror movies, and they would give what they would call, excuse the term, an X rating, even though it wasn't anything like that, what would be that term in America. But they were very, very careful and banned a lot of horror movies, or made them very difficult for children to see in England. So because he was not an actual vampire, they would not get the X rating. Now, because Arthur Lucan was, by this point, not exactly a young man, his stunt double, Roy Roland, handled the more physically demanding moments in the film. Now, when this film was finally released in Britain in July of 1952, the response was, to put it gently, indifferent. Critics were not kind. One reviewer at the time called it stupid, humorless, and repulsive. I guess the British also didn't know what to do with this movie, though that same critic, somewhat contradictorily, admitted that Lucan was in vigorous form, and Lugosi gave one of his liveliest performances. The poor reception effectively ended the long-running Mother Riley series for good. But the American journey was even stranger. The U.S. distribution rights were picked up under the title Vampire Over London, but the distributor never actually released it. The film sat on a shelf for over a decade. There was even talk at one point of shooting new footage with Lugosi for American audiences, kind of like what they did with Godzilla and a lot of other foreign films at the time. But a separate, even stranger plan to splice unrelated new Hollywood footage of Lugosi into the picture to create something called King Robot. Can you imagine that movie? That's even better than Robot Monster or King Dinosaur. Now, neither of these ideas ever got off the ground, and by the time anyone seriously revisited, Lugosi had already passed away, and although that didn't stop Ed Wood, the time had simply moved past him. When the film finally reached American television audiences in the 1960s, it was retitled once more to My Son the Vampire, and actually Lugosi is not credited at all in the movie. And they tacked on a strange new opening sequence featuring comedian Alan Sherman, Hello Mother, Hello Father. He's performing a song that had nothing to do with the movie that followed. That's the version that ended up airing on American TV for years afterwards, including often on shows just like this one. So there you have it. A film, and actually, even though the movie is in public domain, the song is not. So that's why we're not showing that version with the actual song. So there you have it. A film born out of a stranded actor, a desperate producer, a failing comedy franchise, and a director who would go on to better things, stitched together under 3 different titles across 2 different continents, and the better part of 15 years. Oh, we should probably call Grandpa from the Rugrats. 15 years. It is by any reasonable measure not a good movie, and yet here we are still talking about it, still showing it more than 70 years later. And there is something almost touching about that. So with all of that rattling around in your head, let's watch the next part of the movie. Roll it, Igor.
Wonderful creation. Wonderful.
Every time a woman disappears now, it's attributed to the vampire.
And yet we don't even know for certain if the man really exists.
We're doing everything we can to trace him, sir. The entire force, down to the lowliest constable, is on its toes.
How's the woman, Riley?
She's quieter now. I've given her a sedative.
Good. This man of Miss Loretti's, for the time being, we must keep him locked up.
And what about Miss Loretti? She's lovely.
I'm going to deal with her when Anton brings her in the morning.
Will she be arriving with the dummy?
Of course. Do you wish to see Mrs. Riley?
Yeah.
Here is her chart.
A poor specimen. But the right group. An excellent vintage. Relish?
In the dining room.
Splendid. I feel in need of a tonic. I'm going to look at her.
I tell you, there's something queer going on in this house. Only last night, and I couldn't have been dreaming, a man all made of tin come in, making a noise like a motorcycle backfiring.
You want to be careful what you eat, especially before you go to bed.
All right, Smarty, but you'll see. Something's going to blow up in this house one of these days.
Silly till.
Blimey, you can't half put that stuff away, can't you?
Well, thanks for the beer, Doctor. See you at tea time.
Gave me quite a start creeping in like that after what I've been through. What are you looking at me like that for? Ain't me hat on straight?
My dear lady, are you feeling better? We found you in the garden, a little tipsy.
Tipsy? Me tipsy? Why, that's an insult to us Rileys. Do you know there isn't enough of the stuff in the world to make me dizzy, never mind tipsy?
Won't you sit down? You must be tired.
Oh, you're a real gentleman, you are. Do you know you're the first man that's ever been nice to me since the curate took us girl guides out camping?
When I came in, I saw you looking at that painting. Do you like bats?
No, I hate them. They give me cold shivers up and down my brisket.
It's a great pity. That happens to be my brother.
Well, I shall have to be going now. You see, I left my biggest scrag on to simmer.
Wouldn't you prefer a nice, juicy steak, about 2 inches thick, underdone, lovely and red in the middle?
Oh, lead me to it, lead me to it. And I promise you I won't split on your butcher.
And liver for breakfast. Plenty of liver with the blood running out of it.
Oh, my darling man. Do you want the emergency ration?
No. I want you to stay here and work for me. You shall have steak and liver every day. All day. You need feeding up.
Oh, yes, I'd love to. But I must be going now. It's Mr. Higgins. It's me rent.
Great. If you work for me, here, you'll be able to buy a row of houses.
Fivers, and not a book inside to grab them.
Then it is settled. My housekeeper will look after you.
Thank you. This is not enough. I mean, it's too much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
And don't strain yourself, my lovely little Group 3.
Well, may I be bitten. It is not smitten. I clicked.
What's happening to the lights? While you are here, Mrs. Riley, you will see a great many things that you will not understand. Tilly, this is Mrs. Riley, who will share your room.
How'd you do?
And a very nice room it is, ma'am. A very nice room indeed. And a nice bit of cold comfort, too.
I hope you will be very happy with us, Mrs. Riley.
Sure I shall, ma'am. I'm sure I shall. And may the saints sprinkle you with sailors on shore leave. How to make myself at home.
Well, I shouldn't bother if I was you. You won't last long. None of them does.
So they doesn't, do they? Well, let me tell you something. I'm here for keeps. And another thing. The boss has got a crush on me. So put that in your smoke and pipe it.
Well, old crackpot stuck on you. Don't make me laugh.
You laugh on the other side of your face one of these days, my fine lady. And don't you call that darling man a crackpot.
Well, it's time you got your mind off men. It's your time of life.
It's my time of life. I may look a bit of a fag end on the outside, but on the inside, I have a heart like a girl, going to the Palace dance for the first time.
Excuse me. What makes you think the governor's got a crush on you?
You ought to have seen him pleading for me to stay on his bare knees when I told him I was going home.
Well, how'd you get here?
It was a dream. In fact, it was worse than a dream. It was a awful nightmare. I dreamt I was being kidnapped by a tin man.
A tin man?
Yes, that's what he was.
A man all covered in tin light?
Yes, all dressed up and done up like a tin of Russian crab.
Oh.
Go on. It was only a dream, brought on by too much of that lovely Liffey water.
No, it wasn't, because I've seen it too.
Have you?
Crikey, you're not going to take any chances, are you?
What's that? That's my pin-up man.
Blimey.
I don't like being watched when I'm having my breakfast. Why don't you go and play with your Tom?
Master's orders.
He told me to see that you eat it all up. Ah, the darling man. He said I wanted building up in my satellite area. You're being got ready. You ought to get that seen to before it becomes a habit, Lofty.
Are you ready for your light task, Mrs. Riley?
Light task? I am so full of underdone, I can scrub every overdone doorstep from Land's End to John O'Groat.
Oh, no, the master does not wish you to wear yourself out. Just lightly dust the dining room.
Lightly dust?
Lightly dust.
Just a flick here and there.
That is all.
Goody, goody, I'm going to love this job.
Oh, sorry.
I don't get it.
Just a minute. What's the professor do with all these women?
It is better for you not to know, Muggsy.
Yeah, but I've been...
It might upset your very delicate mental balance.
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Here is your liver, Mrs. Riley.
Oh, my liver's all right today, but yesterday I had a terrible time with me floating kidney.
I said, here is your liver.
But I said, how is it?
For your 11th.
I'd rather have a bottle of stout.
The master's orders, you ought to have liver. See that Mrs. Riley finishes up her liver, Hitchcock.
You bet I will, ma'am.
I'd say, liver from the 11th.
You're being got ready.
You got ready for what?
You'll see.
And I thought I'd seen everything.
All right, boys and ghouls, we're here at Rabbi Joe's Midnight Monster Manor at Monster Bash with famed author, historian, and lecturer Frank Dello Streeto. And it's really worthwhile that tonight's show is My Son the Vampire, a.k.a. Mother Riley Meets the Vampire, a.k.a. Vampire Over London. And Frank here actually wrote the definitive book, Vampire Over London, about Bela Lugosi's trip to England and his tour while making the film Vampire Over London. Do you have anything you want to share about the history there?
Lugosi was near the end of his life. He was 69 years old when he came over. Actually, he was 68. He turned 69 in Britain. And he needed one more bump in his career. He was hoping he could get into the London stage, the West End, which is the London Broadway, and with Dracula. And so this tour was set up, and the plan was he'd come over and he'd preview it a couple of weeks, and then they'd get into the West End. Well, they'd never get into the West End. A couple of weeks turned into 6 months of him touring in Dracula all over Great Britain. He went to Northern Ireland, he went to Scotland, and throughout England. But West End just never closed. And then, so he got there in April, and in August, as the tour was winding down, a film deal was set up with him to co-star with Old Mother Riley, who was a British favorite.
Great job this morning.
And made many films. Her career was, Old Mother Riley is a man in drag. His career was winding down as well. So they filmed Vampire Over London, filmed it as Mother Riley Meets the Vampire. And it's a lot of British humor that did not translate well into Britain at the time. So it took a long time for that movie, did not translate well into America at the time. It took a long time for that movie to get to America because there was just no market for it. And as just said, it was retitled all the time. Vampire Over London, My Son the Vampire. And it finally got some play in the early 60s, I think. So that is over 10 years before it got to America. This was probably the last, it's a B movie, but it's the last B movie that Lugosi made. After that, he kind of stuck with Ed Wood for the rest of his career. And so he's really energetic in it. One thing to watch is when you watch vampire movies, you don't see them physically get out of a coffin very often until much, much later. The first vampire to get out of a coffin on screen was Bela Lugosi as Dracula in Abbott and Costello meets Frankenstein. And the second one was Mother Riley Meets the Vampire, where Bela Lugosi physically gets out of a coffin, which could not have been pleasant to him. He had leg pains and sciatica, but he does it quite gracefully in both movies. And so watch out for that. But I must, not to spoil it, you'll find this out in the first few minutes. His character, Professor Van Hoosen, is not a vampire. He's a masquerading as a vampire, but if you watch the movie carefully, he does drink blood, so he's not a supernatural vampire, but he is a vampire. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, do you want to tell us where we can get your books? Is there a website that we can buy your books?
Yes, my books are available on Amazon, they're available on eBay, and best price is cultmoviespress.com, all one word, cultmoviespress.com. And that's my website, and that's where to get the best price there, by the way. Free postage.
And how many books do you have so far?
I have 8 books. My first 3 are maybe you can see it behind us here. My first three are nonfiction. Vampire of London, Bela Lugosi in Britain. That's about his 8 months in Britain. Then there is a Quaint and Curious volume of Forgotten Lore, which is a detailed analysis of a lot of classic horror movies. Then there is I Saw What I Saw When I Saw It, which is my memoir of growing up amongst the kids. Then I had a history book, I had an analysis book, I had a memoir, so I turned to novels. And my second trilogy is Werewolf Remembers, the tale of Lawrence Talbot. And then there's Carl Denham's Giant Monsters. Carl Denham is the captor of King Kong. And then the third book is The Passion of the Mummy. It tells the story of Paris the Mummy, who appears in a number of films. In my books, Lawrence Talbot and Carl Denham tell their own stories, but Harris can't. And the reason he can't is he has no tongue. The Pharaoh had it cut out. But his story gets across them the same. And then in my, you can't see the close-up in my, you can see it. The third trilogy is Patron Saints and Living Dead, which ties together many different zombie movies into one grand saga. And then there's Deals with the Devil, Dialogues with Death, which ties together movies and television shows, quite a bit of Twilight, which is the Angel of Death, in which the devil appeared. And the book I'm working on now, which I think will be my last book, because my bag of tricks is almost empty, is Witchcraft in the Blood, which I hope will come out in 2027.
Well, we wish you many more years, and hopefully it's not your last book. A lot of people, they always say it's their going away tour, but you know, God willing, God should bless you with many more years, and we appreciate everything you do. And if you ever make it to, you hear that Frank is at any convention, you do this convention and you do the Nostalgia Convention in Maryland, correct?
Yes, I think the Nostalgia Convention is no more.
Oh, okay.
But
any other conventions where you go?
Not really. The horror fests, you don't find much Dracula, Wolfman, and Frankenstein there. That's the more modern stuff, which is not my audience. There's a mini conference a week from yesterday in Arkansas. Whether that's going to become an act or not, I don't know, but we'll be there for that.
Oh wow! So you're doing a lot of Texas and then back down. So that's on the way back home.
Yes, we have to make it road trips because I have books, soon to have 9, and I bring 10 of each. So that's a lot of weight. I can't fly with that. So
I'll be back.
He'll be back. Okay.
Well, thank you, Frank.
Thank
you
you
for your time.
Thank you.
I don't know. Okay. But thank you for your time, and You're watching Rabbi Joe's Midnight Monster Manor. We look forward to seeing you again at the next Monster Bash. You'll be back in June next year, God willing?
God willing,
All right.
I'll be back in June, and we'll. This year I talked about Mad Love, and next year I'll hope to be talking about The Invisible Man.
Oh, that'll be fantastic. I know that's Mr. Lobo's favorite of the Universal monsters. Maybe we can coax him back. I know he's planning to be here in October, but he's moving. He's moving. He said so. I don't know if he'll be back, but that would be fantastic. I know he would enjoy that, and we just enjoy your friendship, and we enjoy again, if you can ever get a chance to hear one of Frank's lectures, they're fantastic, and you not only you learn a lot, but you're very entertained because he has a tremendous way to present everything. So thank you, Frank. God bless you, and we'll see you again next time. Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Specially prepared for you by the master. Eat it. What are you doing here?
I'm on my beat now.
Does your beat include the kitchen?
He's beaten a little bit in the front. Now he's going to beat the little bit at the back. Aren't you, Freddie?
Yes, Mom.
Eat it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. One old bag full, ma'am.
Blowed if you weren't right. The boss must have stolen for you.
Yes, I don't know how he held his passion back. His eyes were all aglow, and they were so hot, he scorched me collarbone.
You're being got ready.
You're telling me?
Lovely day.
Yeah, swell.
Nice and fresh.
Yeah, I hope so.
And the funny thing about all these girls disappearing.
Yeah.
Just seem to vanish into thin air. Makes you think, don't it?
Haven't found out yet where they get to, have they?
No. Investigations are proceeding. What are all these things?
Say, why don't you scram and knock off a motorist for parking?
I'm not doing any harm, am I?
Not yet. They're for an experiment of the professor's. He don't like people tampering with them.
All right, keep your hair on. I was only interested.
Say, let's get this lot in before the cop comes back.
No, this is too much. I only wanted a teeny-weeny piece. Just a snack.
Peter says you've got to eat it all up.
But I'm full up to me high watermark already.
What, you back again?
Funny things to have around the house, I must say.
Are you looking at me?
They look like Egyptian mummies. Still, everyone to his own taste, I suppose.
What are you talking about?
There's a van outside. They're unloading a lot of mummies. I could have sworn they were dead bodies myself.
Well, a mummy is a dead body, isn't it? I tell you, there's some queer things going on, and I don't like it.
Quickly. Say, am I glad to see the last of these. There's a cop snooping around.
Don't bother about the copper, Mugsy. I'll take care of him.
Blimey.
Oh, Robert. Oh, I don't know how I got through it.
I don't know how you're going to get over it.
Dead. Dead. And they won't lie down.
came from here, Master.
Don't move. Don't run away. I'll be back.
Julia, darling. Harry Lantern, you had better lock that young man up somewhere until we can dispose of him. He's liable to become tiresome. She'll be all right. Rita, let me know when she has fully recovered and move her to the laboratory.
Chum, I want the station.
You want the old station or the new station?
I don't mind whether it's an old station or a new station. The station.
We've got a very nice fire station.
I don't want the fire station. I want the police station.
Will that one do?
Oh, I've come to report the theft of our car.
It was stolen by some fellow from behind the Iron Curtain.
Oh, wait here, will you please?
Humphrey, you can't drink that here.
Can't I? I'm going to have a jolly good try. Wacko!
Police! Snakes alive! Have I been christened all on? I'm sunk, I'm swamped, I'm a drip! Police!
Yes, what do you think you're doing?
Come on, all of you,
Yes,
the lot!
let me go.
Take your hands off that officer, or I'll run you in for contempt.
Listen, I tell you, I found him, and the girl you're looking for. He'll do her in, I tell you. Come and save her before he does her in and turns himself into a bat like his brother did.
Are you crazy?
Yes, no, I mean, hurry!
Bring her over here.
But I'm telling you. Excuse me, this is no time or place for slap and tickle. I want you to come and get him before he does her in.
Who's going to do who in?
That vampire and that girl, Miss What's-her-name, he's got her tied up like a mummy in his lap, in his chemist shop. Oh, save her, before he does her in and turns her into a real mummy.
Sergeant, she smells of gin.
Of what?
Gin.
Who does?
You do.
Are you addressing your remarks to me?
Yes, I am.
Why, I've never touched a drop.
Why, you're pickled in it.
Say that again.
You're pickled in it.
Are you aware to whom you are addressing those insulting remarks? I am a lady, and I defy you to prove it.
Sergeant, take a whiff yourself.
Blimey. You could wring her out like a bark cloth.
Don't be so insulting and personal.
Drunk and disorderly.
Drunk and disorderly? Me, drunk and disorderly? Why, I've never drawn a soberer breath in my life. I came here to tell you to get the vampire before he turns himself into a bat.
Your bat's all right. I'm going to run you in for assaulting an officer. Drunkenness and insubordination.
Oh, you are? Are you?
Yes, I am.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Good. Get over here, will you?
I'm a respectful lady, and I said...
Silence. Name.
Riley, and don't you shout at me.
Silence. Address.
40 Russian Road. Give me my wife.
What is going on here? Order. What do you think you are now? In the bathroom? Come on. Telephone to me. What do you mind about that? Hello, is that Scotland Yard? Well, it's a false alarm.
Call yourself policeman. I'll teach you to manhandle an old woman like me. You blue-nosed baboons. I'll save her myself.
Rabbi Joe's Midnight Monster Manor is brought to you by Shaw Biz Pizza, where a yid can be a yid.
And by Karloff Lugosi Fish and Chips and Goulash, kosher restaurant in the Golders Green section of jolly old London town.
I never drink malt vinegar.
Goulash. Good. Has not wrong. Has also not supposed to talk. The bolts are for the paprika, not decoration.
For too long, the people of Golders Green have asked themselves the same haunting question. Where can I get proper fish and chips? and a goulash so rich it requires a rabbi and a priest on standby, and not violate a single dietary law doing it? The answer was buried in a crypt, underneath a chippy that used to be a Hungarian deli that used to be, we are fairly sure, just a regular crypt.
Boltsarici. Not now, Igor. My name is Gerald.
Our fish is flash fried in a beer batter so light it has been mistaken for a soul leaving the body. Our chips are cut thick, like the fog on the heath. And our goulash has been simmering since the Habsburg Empire, which frankly explains the wait times.
Vlad, the order for table 4 was 40 minutes ago.
Yeah, one moment, Sandra. I'm filming the advert.
You're filming it again.
I will rise to refill the chip fryer.
Everything's kosher. Everything's fresh. He's my cousin. He's harmless. And yes, the cape is a health code violation we're looking into.
Don't touch that! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Calm down. It's a chip, Gerald.
Welcome to Karloff Lugosi. Try our fish, chips, and kosher goulash. We are undead since 1931.
Even monsters keep Shabbat.
Welcome back to the show. You know, I've been thinking, we're watching Bela Lugosi, right? Bela Lugosi spent an entire film trying to take over the world and getting outsmarted by a man in a house dress? Not defeated by Van Helsing, not driven back by the forces of good, by old Mother Riley, a fictional Irish washerwoman, played by a guy. And here's what gets me. Lugosi commits. Completely. 100%. He gets out of that coffin with full dignity. He sweeps the cape. He delivers every line like he's doing Shakespeare. The man is giving you Dracula. And the movie around him, is giving you a broken robot and a screaming Irish woman knocking over furniture. That, my friends, is professionalism. The rest of us should be so dedicated to our work. Still begs the question, what is a woman? Alright. We now return to the film. God bless you, Bela.
And now, back to... Welcome to Rabbi Joe's Midnight Monster Manor.
One of the great stars of the stage and screen. And Bela, I can make that introduction without any qualms and without any reservations, because I don't know whether you know it or not, but Bela Lugosi, of course, always appears in the vampire pictures, Dracula and so forth. But among the trade, he is considered one of the finest actors ever to come out of Europe. And that was many years ago, Bela, wasn't it? I think in Hungary?
Yes, in Hungary. But first of all, before I answer any question, Jack, let me tell you, it's a very pleasant surprise coming back after 8 months from England to get such a wonderful break to be on the television and you interview me. And
it's our pleasure to have you, believe me, because it's always wonderful meeting you, and we're not just throwing plaudits around here either. Incidentally, I do want to comment on one thing, how wonderfully well you look. You look as though you had a rest over there. You look as though you have complete ease of mind coming back.
Thank you. God is very good to me. I can tell that. Now, you see, I'm 30 years here in America, and 8 months ago, I was called to come to England to revive the American version of Dracula.
Doesn't Dracula ever end for you?
No. Dracula never ends. I don't know whether I shall call it a fortune or a course, but it never ends. I don't know whether I shall brag or complain about it, but Dracula is the only picture in existence in all the world, which since it is revived, since it is made in 1931, it is the only picture which is revived in every city in America every year.
Well, you know, some people, Bela, would consider that a curse, and some would consider it a very good omen, because probably as a result of Dracula,
I make a living.
Well, and you were typecast. You know, you've made many other pictures of its type, vampire pictures and mystery pictures and things of that sort. But at the same time, I know you are always yearning, as all actors are, to do a different type of stage vehicle. What would you like to do? The romantic?
No, I would prefer to play comedy. You see, after I finished now playing a half a year Dracula on the stage, I was called to make a picture here in London called Vampire Over London. It was a horror part, but the situation was so funny that really it causes laughs, so I really enjoyed it.
You know, Fred Allen wants to do Hamlet. Jack Benny wants to do Hamlet. Bela Lugosi wants to play the
Cyrano de Bergerac.
Cyrano de Bergerac.
Sure.
And you'd probably do very, very well at it. Tell us a little more about the picture that you made in England, Bela. What was the title of it?
Vampire Over London. I played a scary part, and I was the cause to create comedy by scaring all the people around me. And it was rather a clever story, and I think they would laugh at it very much. It's going to sell in America, especially. Yes.
Was, incidentally, Dracula your favorite role?
After Dracula, my favorite role?
What was your favorite role? Was it Dracula?
In America, in English, or in Hungary at home?
We never consider your Hungarian performances because they've been, you know, so many years ago.
Yes, that's right. Because in Hungary, my favorite parts were all Ferenc Molnár's play, which I created originally, like Lilium and Guardsman.
Did you play in the very first performance of Lilium?
Sure, 30 years ago.
30 years ago, and here every year again, you know, we have Lilium playing around the country. I think last year or the year before, or 2 years ago, they made it into a musical on Broadway.
Sure, they did.
Bela,
now, since I played Dracula, I'm the boogeyman.
Bela, it's so nice to have you back. It's really always a pleasure once again to meet you and say hello to you. But we're running out of time, and I do want to thank you and tell our friends that at this portion of the program, we come to the end of your Ship's Reporter for today. Ship's Reporter is produced on film by the National Television Guild and directed by Chick Vincent.
She'll come to about midnight.
Yes, master.
You're among friends.
Among friends.
Now try and remember, where did you leave the chart? You know the chart, I mean. Your father gave it to you to take to the British Foreign Office.
There it is, the copy, all nice and strong.
Thank you.
Oh, I say, doesn't this room smell stuffy?
Mrs. Riley, please go to bed. There is a good soul.
A good soul. And yesterday I was on little room 3.
Please go. You're disturbing my patients.
To bed.
You were going to tell me where you left the chart. Now, where is it?
There you are, all the winners, and a nice new murder in Mortlake.
Get out! Get out and stay out. I don't ever want to see you again. Go, woman, go! Where is it?
Killy! I've never been so insulted in all my life. That man's a monster! A monster!
I thought he was keen on you.
Leading me up the garden path with his steaks and his liver, the double-twitching son of a sea serpent, and now he's been and gone and sacked me.
Sacked you? Oh, Mrs. Riley, don't say I've got to sleep on my own again.
Kitty, look, it's her.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Read it. I broke my glasses.
Riddle of the missing girl, Miss Julia Loretti was bringing with her a chart of an important uranium deposit.
Yes, that's right, I heard him. It was all about the chart. He was trying to excavate information from her.
Here, listen to this. The chart.
Yes. Where is it now?
I haven't got it.
I know. But where is it?
The police are looking for a man named Anton Deschamps, who they believe may assist their inquiries.
They're all in it. Pierre from Tweeder and that monkey Muggsy. They're all in it. Every man jack of them. They're locked. Hello, Frida. They were just talking about you.
Where are you going, Mrs. Riley?
I'm going home. I've got the sack.
And I've got the sack, too.
The master has changed his mind. You can't stay.
Oh, no, I can't stay. I've been sacked. And once sacked, I stay sacked. Nobody's going to mess about with me. Besides, I'm glad I'm sacked. I like being sacked, I do.
Too.
Nevertheless, you will stay.
But I can't stay. I'm not going to stay. I belong to a union, I do, and I work 24 hours a day, not counting Mondays to Fridays.
Here. You can't work 24 hours a day if you belong to a union?
Yes, I can.
How?
Because I belong to 24 unions. And I work 1 hour a day for each union.
Oh, I see. What?
Where is it now?
I haven't got it.
I know. But where is it? Yes, master. We tried a shock treatment.
Dilly and the woman, Riley, have seen the evening paper. There is a picture of Miss Loretti in it. They know too much.
Lock them up.
I have...
I will deal with them after Miss Loretti has spoken.
Now available for the first time ever, the songs that made America afraid of the dark. Call now, call now. Operators are undead and waiting. That's 1-800.
Hi there, folks. This is Alan Sherman telling you about a movie that I just wrote the title song for. The movie's called My Son the Vampire. Every boy should have a vampire of his own. I'll tell you how I got mine. She just dropped over one night for a bite, so I bit her.
Rather amazing.
How many children do you have?
We have 7.
Okay.
And 2 of them making their own monster show.
Are they really?
They call themselves the Vampire Sisters. And I do my own. It's Rabbi Joe's Midnight Monster Manor.
I love it.
And I've done 13 episodes already.
I love it.
Yeah.
You put them online?
It's on YouTube, yeah. Mine's on YouTube. They're on YouTube, but it's unlisted, so we only like share it with friends and family, but no, because they're kids. Mine is Rabbi Joe's Midnight Monster Manor, and I've done 13 episodes already.
Well, your kids are so sweet.
Oh, thank
They
you.
are so sweet.
Thank you.
I'm trying to remember, which one of the boys was it 2 years ago when we were here that had a picture taken with
Saul, probably. Saul is very...
Yes,
well,
yes.
Saul is good friends with Bob Furmanak.
Yes, yes.
So, like, he talks to Bob all the time, like, just
That's
like,
cool.
yeah. And like, you weren't there at Film Forum when Bob showed in Manhattan, no. Yeah, so we saw that at Film Forum, and he loved it. He was just like, because it's different. Have you seen the film with the not the blue and green 3D, with the black and white 3D?
Yes.
It's
Polaroid
the polarized.
All the difference.
It's much better. I think it looks real.
Yeah,
it looks
so
real.
good.
But this was a very good. This still came out very good. This was nice to see. You know, it's. I mean, I remember seeing it on VHS when I was a kid. You know, on Rhino Home Video, and I don't think the version I had was 3D.
No.
Yeah.
Nothing on TV.
Yeah, I had
Through all those years.
Rhino Video had Catwoman from the Moon with a few scenes in 3D, and that was the same filmmaker, I think. And it was only a few scenes that were in 3D, and the 3D was awful.
Yeah.
And it was on VHS, and like I was like, is that what 3D was like? I was like, but then when I saw this, because the Polaroid is how it originally was.
Yes.
It wasn't.
Bob was the one that found the two really good reels.
Yeah.
And then he had a 15-year court fight.
Wow.
To get the rights to play with it.
Wow.
Or to work with it.
Well, he did a great job, because
He sure
it makes all the difference seeing that movie.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, I know.
It's still a lot of fun to watch, and I've seen it a gazillion times. But I can't watch it with the 3D glasses on.
No.
For some reason, I get it makes me dizzy.
Yeah.
My glasses get in the way.
Yeah.
But I know the story well enough that it doesn't bother me to not have the glasses on.
Well, I remember you said when you were a kid, your mother would never let you see your own work.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Not at all. She was the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never got to watch
Wouldn't let you? No. Why?
That included television?
Yeah, she didn't
Wow.
want us to be our own critics. She wanted us to listen to directors and pay attention and to her. I mean, we'd run lines with her, and she'd talk about expression and how to say a sentence necessarily, given the circumstances. No, you need to do this. No, you just got to say it this way.
Oh, so it wasn't that she didn't want it to go to your head.
Partly.
Partly also,
but she
yeah.
didn't want us to be self-critics.
Wow.
She was certain it would affect our performances. Do what the director wants.
Yeah.
That was her primary role.
Okay. Wow.
The only people you listen to are me and the director.
Yeah. And you did school while you were on this. Oh, your sister was more on the set. Did you do school on the set, or you went to regular school, or?
When you're under contract, you have to go to a studio school. But when you're not under contract,
You went to
I was
regular.
in regular.
So you went back and forth, and.
I had a 2-year deal with Paramount. Sharon was 7 years.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And before and after that, I went to regular kindergarten.
Right.
And first grade, and then I signed a contract. Or Mom signed it for me.
Right.
And then after third grade, I went back into regular school. And I finished. Never.
Our kids each, nationwide or just in New York, but like you get one freebie without joining the Actors Guild or something, without joining the union. When you're under 18, you're only allowed to do one. So they each did one. It was a German movie. They filmed it either in Kingston or Poughkeepsie, New York, upstate, and used CGI to make it look like Manhattan. Hasidic Jews.
They may have taken Dick Barton off the air, but the memory lingers on.
How do you know it's going to lead to a secret passage?
I'll tell you later. After this, I'll never lock a mouse up in a wardrobe again.
How are we going to rescue Miss Loretti?
I let you out of the front door. I'll cop the girl, you cop a copper, and we'll cop the lot. Just a minute. Wait till I get Midnite out of the lot. This way. It's solid brick. Anyone got a pick?
Oh, a fire.
Oh, Mrs. Riley.
Oh, Mrs. Riley, where have you gone? Where have you been to? I'm coming with you, Mrs. Riley. Oh, Mrs. Riley, I'm here.
It's locked. Oh, I'm getting scared. Scared? I'd like to see you like a man scare me. I remember the time down at the old bull and... Kelly, if anything happens to me, you'll find my shoes caught in the tail caddy.
Proceed, my dear Anton.
Correct these. This will make her talk.
Did you hear that? Will I ever forget it? Oh, if I was only back in rock and roll. There must be some way out. Oh, look! If I get out of this, I'll never touch a drop of stout again. Yoo-hoo! This way, Tilly. This way. Let's go this way. No, no, no. This way, Tilly. No, this way. Come on, come on. This way, this way, this way. No, this way. Pardon me. Excuse me.
Window.
Head them off.
The Riley woman has disappeared, Master.
Yes?
The chart. I left it on board. It is in the purser's safe.
At last. Nothing can stop us now. Leave for the Fernwood at once.
Fernwood. That's the ship that Miss Loretti came on.
We must tell the police. Order the car, Frida.
Before we go, we must destroy all evidence, Master.
Of course.
He's nothing but an old vampire. A vampire? Yes, a vampire in wolf's underclothing. Oh. He told me his brother was a bat. Oh.
Well, I'll go and fetch my Freddy, and you hang on here and keep guard. Come and help me over the wall. On these. Come on, give me a leg, huh?
Oh, these.
Oh.
You realize, Miss Loretti, that I must dispose of you. But I have a horror of bloodshed. In such ways.
What are you going to do?
Look at this fuse. When it reaches the distractor unit, you will know no more. I can assure you it will be quite painless. Goodbye.
Quick! Don't go away. And I'll have you out of that in a couple of shakes. A nannygoat's tail. If I can find a nannygoat.
Mark One will take care of Miss Riley, if she is still here. Won't you, Mark One? Perfect murder, my dear Frida. Woman found killed by a robot, an Iron Man. Yes, we make history.
I've never heard so much poppycock in all my life. You've been seeing too many films.
I tell you, there's murder in that house. Well, are you going to break in or not?
Well, without a search warrant, it's as much as my job's worth.
It'll be more than your job's worth if you don't. Poor Mrs. Riley, she might be dying. She might be in need of a blood transfusion.
Oh, all right.
Well, be quick.
Well, you come up to the station with me. The sergeant wants to poke his nose in, well, then that's up to him.
Well, be quick, then.
Go away. Go away. Don't follow me. I don't want you. I don't want you. I never touch anything in kitchens. I got toenail poisoning. Go away. I'm trying to Christ. I won't tell you. get you out of this. We'll soon get you out of this. Have you got a penknife? Have you got a spanner? You can't refuse. I'm here to save you. And save you I will. You will not. No. Never mind about that. We'll talk about that later. I'm here to save you first. That's one deuce. Get down there, aren't we? Over there. Put it down. Oh, you mean the fuse? Oh, this one. No, I didn't say nothing. Whoa! I mean, we're crazy. Oh! Hey, there's no time for this. Come on, break away. Break away. No naked in the trenches.
Who am I calling?
The police.
What's the number?
No.
Oh, yes.
Calling all cars B division. Calling all cars B division. A black Humber Pullman. License number BRK504. Stop and detain occupant. That is all. Calling cars 2, 4, and 6 Y division. Proceed at once to Tilbury Docks. Man known as Professor von Hoosen, believed to be making for SS Fernwood. He is dangerous. Stop and detain. That is all.
You alone wrote yourself. No sign of it here. He's being tricked, Master. The police! One out of the car!
Drop the gun, one.
This is the end.
And there You have it, my dear creatures. My Son, the Vampire, or Vampire Over London, or Old Mother Riley Meets the Vampire, or Mother Riley Meets the Vampire. Take your pick. Any way you title it, you just watched Bela Lugosi lose a fight with a mop. I want to say something sincere just for a moment, if you'll allow your humble host to step out of the crypt for a few seconds. Bela Lugosi made lots of films that critics called beneath him. Maybe some of them were. But I'll tell you something. In every single one of them, including this gloriously ridiculous one tonight, he showed up. He put on the cape. He hit his marks. He looked into the camera with those eyes. And he gave you everything he had. There is a lesson in there somewhere. I think it is, no performance is beneath your dignity if you bring your dignity to it. It's almost like Martin Luther King used to preach about that sense of somebodyness, that if your lot in life is to sweep streets, then sweep streets like Rembrandt painted pictures, like Mozart wrote symphonies. Old Mother Riley, on the other hand, I'm still working it out. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's edition of Rabbi Joe's Midnight Monster Manor. And we're very thankful that we got to sit down with the great Frank Dell'Ostrito, author of Vampire Over London, Bela Lugosi in Brooklyn, which is the book on this film. And frankly, the book on this whole strange chapter of Lugosi's life and career. If you saw us at Monster Bash, we'd love to see you again. And if at the next Monster Bash, come say hello. We don't bite, unlike some people we could mention. Particularly, apparently, Alan Sherman. You know what he said. She wanted to stop by for a bite, so he bit her. So until next time, keep the lights off. And that was Vampire, by the way. I don't know if we're going to be able to show that. We'll see if it clears the copyright police. And thanks to everybody else at Monster Bash who offered their interviews. We'll see which ones we'll include in this one. If it's too long, maybe we'll include in the next one. But until next time, keep the lights off, the blanket up, and remember, somewhere out there, a radar-controlled robot is being delivered to the wrong address. And that address might be yours. So good night. And good night, Alan Sherman, wherever you are. You wrote a novelty song and put a Bela Lugosi movie in front of it. I hope it was worth it. And say hello to your mother and your father. Good night, everybody.
I'm spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica, wearing sandals, lighting candles by the sea. I spent Shavuos in East St. Louis, a charming spot, but clearly not the spot for me. Those eastern winters, I can't endure 'em, so every year I pack my gear and come out here till Purim. Rosh Hashanah I spend in Arizona, and Yom Kippur way down in Mississippi. And though I try to get my ass over to Tel Aviv for Passover, I always end up down in Tennessee. But in December, there's just one place for me. Amid the California flora, I'll be lighting my menorah like a baby in his cradle. I'll be playing with my dreidel. Here's to Judas Maccabeus, boy, if he could only see us spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica by the sea.
Yibnei HaMikdash, Hirtzio in Temala.